What's good, Zilla Nation? It's your boy, Mocha, Black Dynamite, the shit hawk. You know, young and self-made hat on the day, doing switching it up. I already made a video earlier today. It's Monday, but I'm gonna post this for Tuesday for Storytime Tuesday. And I'm just in a excuse me, in a great mood right now. And I figured there was a couple of stories I wanted to tell you about for Storytime Tuesday. So I love sports, even though I don't watch as much as I used to, because I just think sports are rigged now more than what they were before. So I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. I'm gonna get hated on for that, but I'm a realist. I'm not the Cowboy fan or Eagle fan or like they'll be like, oh well, this and that. If I don't like you, I don't like you. There's a lot of guys on Dallas right now I don't like. One will be like, I didn't want Dallas to get Zeke Elliott. Dak, he's all right, but he's not worth $40 million a year. But that's besides the fact the players today are just overpaid. It just don't make no goddamn sense. But that's a whole nother story. The story I'm going to tell you about is one of the reasons why I don't wear my Dallas Cowboy stuff out much anymore, because I live in PA, and it's a lot of Eagle fans here. So, and a lot of motherfuckers feel like the Eagles pay them, even though they have nothing to do with them. My motto is, if my team wins or loses, I still got to go to work the next day. If they won, it'd be nice, but at this point in my life, I really don't give a fuck anymore. Like, I don't mind. I want to definitely go to Cowboys Stadium one day because it's amazing, I've heard, because a couple of Cowboy fans I know went. They said they loved it. I'm big on experiences and just getting out doing different things, and I think that'd be a nice experience to put under my belt that's on my hit list. So, a couple years back, this is when I had my Denali. I had my UConn then, so I'm starting. Dallas just beat the Eagles, so I'm in A-Town, aka Allentown, since it's rough over there. And I'm in 7-Eleven. I'm getting my favorite vitamin water, my pink one, Focus is called. So I got my cowboy jacket on, my hat, some jeans. I got the gun on me. So I get these two big ass dudes tap me on my shoulder. Hey, real serious. Hey, you know what happens to people around here who wear that? So I'm like, really? So I turn around, pull the hoodie up. I'm like, well, we know it's not gonna happen. So, and I'm not that type of dude, but it's like, you don't approach another man and tap him on the shoulder aggressively and be like, yo, you know what happens? It's a fucking football game. I don't give a shit. I was like, and I said to the dude straight up, I'm like, yo, are the Eagles going to pay your medical bills when I shoot you? Because I got about 17 in the clip right here, and I got another clip in the car. So one of these 17 are going to hit you, and another 12 in the car are going to hit you too. Oh, man, I was just playing. I'm sorry. I'm like, yo, I don't play them type of games. This is what I mean about the fuckery be off the chain. That was one of the few times I was approached about some fuckery. So I said, this for my own sake and well-being, I don't wear my cowboy shit out no more. Like, once in a blue, you know what's fucked up? I gotta say this. I have more issues in the fucking Lehigh Valley. If I go to New York, Jersey, or if I even go to fucking Reading or Philly, I ain't got no issues. Because I was out on a date one time. I was dating this girl. I used to call her Chung Lee. I got a nickname for everybody. So me and her went to a festival in Reading. It was a wine festival. I'm a wine guy. I'm going to have some tonight, actually. By the way, I just finished working out, so that's why I'm a little, whatever. So I'm at this festival. I got my Dallas Cowboy, Larry Allen, because that's one of my favorite players, big motherfucker. 700, you know what I mean? Before we had Nink Strength and Power and Big J Mills, the Hulk/Thanos dude, you know what I'm saying? It was Larry Allen benching 700, you know what I mean? Big dog. So I was laughing on that. So, bro, nobody bothered me down there. Now, I'm in like the Philly area. I don't wear my cowboy shit, I got no issues. But then in my own backyard, basically, the fuckery's off the chain. But that's whatever. That's that bullshit. So, it is what it is. But it is funny on some story time shit. Like my Denali, it's make you laugh. My truck is literally right up the street that I used to own. It looks nothing like when I had it. But I will never buy it again. That was my favorite. I would have still had that truck if it wasn't for certain circumstances. But, you live and you learn. But it's funny. Anytime my boy Jay Mills drove my truck, they thought it was an Eagles player. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's how big he is. Because I'm a little guy. You know what I mean? Pequeño. So it always used to be funny. He drive my truck with the system bumping because my shit was loud. Like, I got pulled over numerous times for my music. Bicycle cop got me the one time, flagged me down, and had 3 cop cars get me because my music was too loud. I was bumping too. I had Freak League on by P. Pablo, Frigole, Keisha. Yeah, boom. I mean, yo, my system was so loud in that car, which I'm gonna do that system again because I'm a JL lover. But that shit was, it was so loud. And I love bass because I love Zilla bass. I had to turn it down. Like I was like, yo, I remember me and my boy put it in, and I mean, you usually just fuck with it, you turn it all the way up. That shit hit and drew so much power. Like you saw the car like boom. Like you just see the lights flickering. Like the Yukon has a battery gauge. And that shit would be like it was Funk Master Flex type shit. So yeah, that was one of my funny stories about back in the day with the Yukon. But one day, soon I got some things up my sleeve. I got some plans for when I get all the vehicles home after all this virus stuff clears up. I'm getting all my cars home, getting everything done. It's going to be epic. I can't wait. I'm excited. That's one of the positive vibes of my life. So that's number one. So another funny thing with my Yukon, I had raced a new Camaro, whooped his ass. Because my Yukon, that was my baby, yo. I had custom exhaust, but my exhaust was damn near $1,000. It was custom. I had intake exhaust, headers, system, custom grill, headlights. I had a cow hood. That was my baby. One day, I got pictures of it. I had to show y'all one day, but that truck was dope. Fun times. But I just kept having issues. The damn seat broke. That I was leaning back and fucking seat out. So my boy and I had to make a custom bracket. It was a lot of things. I put a lot of money in that truck and it just had to go. It was the circumstances too, because the truck it was my truck, but it was in my parents' name. So it was always held over my head that it wasn't my truck. And it was just time, you live and you learn. I don't regret anything in life, but you live and you learn. So yeah, and I know Jamal's probably laughing at me with the seat thing because the seat was already jacked up, but I was in the car with somebody and I leaned back and bro, it was fucked up. It happens, whatever. And you know what, Jamal, there you go. But fun time. So another story for Story Time Tuesday, and we're on episode 3, by the way. It was the one time I was at a car show. It was on 248, and me and my peoples, I was in a car club at this time. I had my 96 Impala SS. And another one of my fun cars. I actually, I was at Sheets the one time and fucking turned the car. But yeah, before the swinging shit, I was swinging. I mean, the one time, this dude in the car wanted to whoop my ass because I was off. I was by the mall and I did a massive burnout on the fucking on ramp. I mean, yeah, it was that shit you see that Callie and them be doing now. I was doing fucking 15 years ago. Yeah, I was a trip. Fun times, though, fun times. Yeah, the Impala had a lot of fun in. My 96 SS was my baby. But back to the car show. That was 2 car stories, so now I'm getting into some funny, I call it the Brandon Latimer luck. So I went to Subway, me and my people, we was hungry, the car show was whatever. So lights. So, whatever. So, some girls working up in there. So I was eyeing this one chick. So I tried to get her number. I ended up getting her homegirl. She ended up giving my number to her homegirl. Cool. So, I'm hitting Shorty up. She never hit me back. So then I get her homegirl hit me up. I'm not going to use her name because it's a whole other story within that too. So, her homegirl hits me, oh, this is what's her name, friend, blah, 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 let's talk. I'm like, all right, cool. What's up? Back in the day, I was slanging it. Yeah, I mean, fuck slinging I was slinging it. I was a dirty dick bastard back in the day. I'm definitely more calmed down now, but I put it like this. And this is one of my things I say. At the end of the day, if I was to die tomorrow, knock on wood, I hope I don't, but if it's my time, it's my time. I have no regrets, man. I've lived a very, very amazing life. Boy, woo, amazing. Like I said with these stories, yeah, the stories, here we go. So, yeah, man, I end up getting, Shorty hit me up, End up smashing her that night. Beat her guts. I had rug burn. My knees were all fucked up. Yeah, but she gave me this condom that was, bro, it felt like it was tight as fucking, oh my God. It just felt like, like somebody took a rope. Shit was tight, but I got it in though. My knees were all fucked. She sent her friend home so we could smash. She lived with her parents. I don't know where motherfuckers were. White chick too. So I was break a leg. So, but come to find out, and I'm gonna give a shout out to my boy Big Brandon. I'm gonna tell you about that story in a second. Come to find out, my neighbor, that's one of her best friends. Cause I'm out here just chilling, and next thing I know, I'm like, oh, Susan. Yeah, you know, I use the Susan name. And next thing I know, that's her. I'm like, oh, wow. Yeah, small world, really small world. But let me get into my boy Big Brandon. It's funny because my boy Brandon, I call him Big Brandon, I call myself Little Brandon. I told my mom this, so my mom said, well, how big's that nigga if they calling you Little Brandon? Was Big Brandon's littler than me, way littler than me, but that's my boy though. But we always had to throw people off with that. So my mom always laughs about that shit. But when I talk about back in the day when I was crazy, I used to be driving other chicks' cars and picking other girls up, and that car talking about is mine. Yeah. I put it like this, man. I'm going to hell for a lot of shit I've done back in the day. But you know what? I lived a good life. I love life. I'm not that bad now. I just be chilling. Honestly, man, I just take things one thing at a time. This is why I'm probably getting my karma back for all the fucked up things I did back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you live and you learn, you have fun. I'm laughing about it. I know, you know, whoever's watching this video who really knows me is probably, they know some of the fucking stories and they probably laughing about it. But hey, it is what it is, man. You know, I just, man, these stories are gonna be epic. I might do two videos of Storytime Tuesday because I'm just thinking about some shit. But it just, like I said, man, I get deep with it, and that's why I look at things in such a different light now, because I grew up in the old schools. When you grow, you experience things, and now when I'm just looking at people and the shit that being said, I'm like, that don't make no sense. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. I heard some weird shit, but I don't know. Somebody in my house, they get fucked up. But I'm sitting here right at the front door, so who knows? But anyways, yeah, man, I just, fun times, fun fucking times. Fuck, I remember that Yukon got a lot of memories, man. Because, you know, before back in the day, before you had your own place, you know, this old school shit, you couldn't just bring, you know, the new school shit, you just, you know, you banging a chick, you live with your parents. We couldn't do that. My parents don't play that. Well, at least with me, they didn't play that shit. Get my ass whooped. I'm slinging it in the crib. You know, and plus that's just awkward to me. I can't bang at my parents' house, especially if they home. It'd be different they not home, but if they home and shit, that's just awkward to me. But so I used to be banging in the truck all the time, or the car. Shit, my one car, one time, before I could park, she butt naked in the back seat. Oh, Jesus. Alrighty, somebody's ready. But man. Fun times, man. Story time. But, yeah, I wanted to just throw that one bit of stories at y'all. I'm sure some more come to mind. All right. Hey, big shout out my boy Travis Haley, my Black Dynamite daughter, Ensley. See you soon, baby girl. Big J Mills, my second mom, Lorraine. Fuck, who else? Damn, a lot. Uncle P, Drea, her birthday coming up. My sister, it's gonna be dope. Gonna have fun for the 30th. And yeah, that's it, yo. Everybody have a great night. Or a great day, because I'm gonna post this tomorrow. All right? Peace.